Loretta Lynn's Ranch, it's an amazing little gym in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee, about an hour west of Nashville. It's just an amazing piece of property that, has a special place in her heart and the family's heart. They were actually driving to find a different piece of property, got lost, country roads led here and there, and then they settled at this point because they drove past, and Loretta she saw the house above this beautiful waterfall in this old grist mill. And they decided to go up and check it out, and it was abandoned. Nobody was in it at that point, so they stayed the night on the porch that night, and Loretta said she wanted to buy it. So they started getting some of these things right as soon as they started moving in, little weird stuff. She always said that she never felt that there was any spirits here out to harm her, that she was just sharing a space with them. Her son Jack, he had said he never knew how to pray, and there was a man down by the creek below the house that he went and talked to one day, and he was dressed funny, and he taught him how to pray. And after talking to Loretta about it, Jack kind of came to the conclusion that he thinks that it was a Civil War soldier that taught him how to pray. And so that's kind of the opposite of a malevolent soldier or malevolent spirit. This house has been open for tours since 1988. We had a tour guide come in, and we do the tours, and usually the tour guide steps up onto the grand staircase that's in the foyer area, and just to kind of be above all the tourists and talk about the picture frames. And you do your best to keep them straight, but they get crooked. And Loretta always told everybody, don't touch the picture frames. The spirits don't like that. And the tour guide, she says, I don't really believe in this stuff. And she reaches up and she adjusts the picture frame. And, then she started getting these looks on the people's faces. And there was a dark figure of some form of, just a shadowy kind of thing that appeared behind her. And then she said she was pushed off of the second step of that onto the floor. And of course, all the tourists, they ran out of the house because they had just seen a ghost. So my dad, who was actually the general manager, he decided to get that tour group to come back up here, and he was going to give the tour, and he's not a believer at all. He comes in here and he said, I'll show you this isn't real. And he grabbed the picture frame, he's moving them and stuff. He's like, see, nothing happened. And out from underneath the steps, a big black snake comes slithering out, and could be coincidental, but makes for a really great story. I love that this place is ours, and I never want to turn off of Highway 13 onto Hurricane Mills Road and it not be Loretta Lynn's Ranch.